Are we back? Yeah. John, how are you? Haven't done a stream in a while. Where's Waldo? How are you? Right on. Okay, so as I was saying, government is malevolent. That is the topic of in almost 2 weeks, this coming Wednesday, that Denver decided, in all their infinite wisdom, to come sweep a couple camps over here. I don't support sweeps for a long list of reasons. Mark, how are you? Good. Number one, they don't work. Number two, they accomplish nothing but the opposite. And number three, it's inhumane. Number one being that it's inhumane. And these are the end results. Look. So we were talking about this spot right here. This didn't in that area that I was space. We were doing okay. The trash was getting stupid. I would have been able to get it under control, and I guarantee this wouldn't have been a result of me addressing trash over there. But then again, you know, we have this system of giving government the monopoly on services like sanitation. So government is evil. Government is not going to respond to doing the right thing here, because if they do, that solves a problem. And once government starts solving problems, people start becoming less dependent on it and tend to not want to be so generous with their tax dollars. It's just like these roads. I mean, Denver, Colorado has, the very worst roads, like in all of a metropolitan city history. But anyway, so look at this area. So here we have, you know, these expensive brand new apartment buildings. Okay. I mean, these are renting anywhere from 15, you know, 100 a month to $2,000. Over there, you see this giant apartment building under construction over there. And actually, that one, I'm not exactly sure if that's low-income housing options. I'm starting to wonder. But then just a block down from that is another mega project they just started. It's going to be like 500 and some units. And it takes up one whole square city block. So anyway, back to this issue right here. Government decided that it would be best to move people along. I'm getting sick of that term, move along. I hear that and it just sends sirens through my ears. Yeah, Daniel, it's live. Thanks for coming back. I'll delete the other stream. Hopefully I won't get a phone call and the screen won't go black again. Oh, John, these are... these tens of millions of dollars worth of projects right here are just tip of the iceberg of what's going on in Denver. Look, I don't have an issue. Oh, look, we got a friend here. Hold on, we got to talk. Hey, what's going on? I'm just doing a live stream because I'm talking about why government is malevolent, evil. You know, it's supposed to get really, really cold. Do you need stuff?
Where are you going from here?
I was actually coming over there next.
Where?
I was over there already.
Spot?
Yeah.
I'm going to go buy a generator right now.
Ah.
A small one. Do you have room in your trunk?
No, I don't.
All right.
But I could make room if you necessarily have to.
See if they have a bike trailer there or something first.
Yeah, and you never called me the other day to tell me.
My phone,
You still don't have your phone?
I got to go buy it today. So.
Well, if you had a phone, I could help. Or I could know I need to help. I can go unload my trunk if you need me to.
Let me go see first. Make sure they still have it.
They're talking about this shit show here being the result of them blowing up the cul-de-sac. You know, Shorty was over here, and then now she's gone. And do you know who's up there?
No, I haven't stopped and talked to anyone there.
I met one kid in here, and he was not a happy camper.
Are you gonna be here for a minute?
Yeah, I'll be here
Under
for.
the bridge for a minute.
On the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be here for a few minutes. But if you don't come back in like less than 10, I'll probably be gone. I gotta go to the Super 99 cents store. Do you need anything from there? No? All right. Well, so anyway, that's one of the guys that lives homeless out here. Has been for a lot of years. Just would prefer to be left alone. Nice guy. Gets a lot done for himself. I got no problems with him. I don't know why anybody else does. Yeah, I was trying to see who was up there. I'd gone up there earlier. Nobody was responding. So, anyway. I'm gonna see if she needs any warm gear. It's gonna get wicked cold tonight and tomorrow. And we have a toilet issue out here. So that was the other thing that I wanted to talk about, was the lack of sanitation and why the city, how we've allowed the city to have a monopoly on it. So to make a long story short, I had private dollars working on sanitation issues with the toilets. So the toilet in the cul-de-sac last Wednesday was going to get taken because Denver was going to sweep over there. So that one had to go. And then a city inspector decided to threaten the porta potty company with the other porta potty that I had placed out here in this other area. Threatened them with fines and confiscation of the porta potty. See, if you sit here long enough, you can touch base with the people that you want to touch base with. This is like a central hub as they move along this stretch of roadway into other areas. And these are people that I advocate for. Are they all good? No, they're not all good. They're not all good human beings. Are the majority of them? Yes. Do most of them have issues that they need help solving? Yes. Does the majority of society hate them? Yes. Which I find problematic.
They're already gone, so I'm just getting right up to my spot.
Are you going to get a trailer or?
No, they're not there. They're not there right now, so I gotta go back there.
To get the generator, you mean?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go clean out my trunk or no?
I don't even know if we're gonna get back over there.
We could do it later with the truck too.
Huh?
We can do it later with the truck.
It's just a little small. It's only like this big, one of those little things.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna get cold. It's gonna get really cold.
Alright, well, I'll see you up there then, I guess.
Over there? All right. See you later.
You got any food on you?
Just the bags. I could go make some Frito pie. Wouldn't that be nice of me if I did something like that? And you would tell me how wonderful it tasted and what a fine cook I am.
Write a blog about it.
A blog? You'd blog about how wonderful it is? Yeah, I would appreciate that. I need a little more.
Tweet about it.
Good. Notoriety. Give me some more notoriety.
I'll see you.
All right. That's Dave. He's a funny guy. He's a good guy. He helps a lot of people out here. A lot. A lot of people that don't know how to help themselves. Yeah, Frito pie. So Dave always gives me crap because when I bring honey and peanut butter sandwiches, he doesn't like those. He would prefer peanut butter and jelly. You know, so then the next person will tell you that, you know, they prefer more peanut butter and less jelly. And then I'll make sandwiches and somebody will get pissed because there's mayonnaise on it and they can't eat mayonnaise. So if you think that people living homeless will eat something if they're hungry enough, it mostly isn't true. It really isn't. Yeah, so that's Sean up there. He just rode his bike by. He's got a love for golf. And he's up there collecting golf clubs or something. Probably the golf clubs that one of the people used to beat the shit out of her boyfriend with not too long ago. There's a lot of not good things that happen out here. It's true. It's really true. So anyway, you're not a fan of peanut butter? Well, then you'd appreciate the meat and cheese sandwiches that I make with mayonnaise, right? So anyway, talking about parcels of land, I don't know if this is public or private. I'm assuming this is a private lot right here. And the owner probably doesn't know that anyone is here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this, but I know that this is a result of what took place almost 2 weeks ago Wednesday, which, by the way, it's taken me at least a week to try to solve some problems that the displacement caused. One woman lost everything that she owned. I happened to have gone out of town the day that they swept these people that I try to help, and I wasn't able to be here for the sweep. I can't even tell you what a problem that was for me in my mind and my soul and my heart, because while I was away, all I got were texts about so-and-so needing help. Can you help? Can you help us? And I couldn't. And I had a few people that could help, but trying to coordinate those logistics from, 5 states away is a little bit difficult. So I'm going to take a drive over here. Yeah, why can't our government help people that need help? Because the government doesn't exist for help. So we pay all kinds of taxes for the government to help people. And here's the end results of that. So they don't help people. So then charity tries to step in and help people, and government shuts down charity. And this is a true story. In return for Denver shutting me down with my toilets, I had to deal with a woman a few days ago in the emergency room for a severe bladder infection. Because when you're trying to go to the bathroom into things and ways that you shouldn't typically use, things go wrong, okay? So we have a healthcare system that is designed to address the indigent, and the homeless are indigent. So here's how that worked. Because Denver decided that it was better that this woman have to urinate in her pants and in items that caused probably just a simple urinary tract infection to begin with, turned into a full-blown bladder infection, which then turned into an admission into the hospital for fecal disease. Okay, so let's... This is why government is malevolent. It's evil. It doesn't give a shit. It's not going to provide any sanitation for these people, regardless, because if they do that, they're solving problems. Everybody hates the homeless. They don't like to look at them. They have a problem with the trash, which most people do. Nobody really should be looking at this. So it needs to be cleaned up. So instead of addressing how to make that happen or the logistics of how to hold those accountable that create this kind of trash, we just inhumanely sweep them and remove any kind of sanitation services that would say we're not a third world country. So we're going to make a drive. Now you tell me, you know, when we're talking about government land, let's just say that this is private property. Okay, fine. So we'll go this way, where some of these people were. Well, hold on. We're going to go, before we go that way, we're going to go here. Because this is another area they frequent. And somebody decided to start a fire over here. Okay. Not good. But this got blown up over here as well. When Denver thought it was smart to start moving people instead of addressing the trash. Denver's just gonna let it pile up. They're just gonna let it pile up. These guys, they make me mad. They take no pride in themselves. And interestingly, it's once you start talking to them, it's kind of fascinating how much pride they take in themselves, but yet not in their own front yard or of their belongings. A lot of them feel there's just no hope. So some of that is understandable. In these neighborhoods, you know, I don't necessarily think that they should have to look at a trash pile. I don't. Not necessarily. I don't think they should have to. But I also don't understand why none of them will try to make an effort to solve a problem with them before calling government. So we're just kind of driving around this area because I want to show you how scattered they are. This is all a result of not finding them some safe outdoor space to survive in. Because a majority of these people, not all of them, are never going to get housed. And we don't want to have those discussions. We also don't want to have the discussions about how and why Denver continues to fail at providing services that transition people into housing. Yeah, it's COVID. Just blame COVID. We're all going to die if we go out and start interacting with each other. Except, government wants to say that they can't work because of COVID, but holy shit, are they out here sweeping them left and right in spite of COVID? So tell me why government isn't malevolent and looking for a death sentence for those it doesn't like. So this is an industrial area. This woman just had her vehicle stolen, and they spray painted it, beat it up, did all kinds of things to it. She's legally living homeless in her camper, dealing with a bunch of medical conditions, We found out who stole her car, her truck. She needs that truck. It's her lifeline. We found that out before the cops did. That's fascinating. If you need help, just call the cops. They'll be there for you. So over here is a line of campers. And some of them have left because they're trying not to be an eyesore. Fuck the police. That's Bennett. He's an asshole. That's Shannon. She's a lovely person. She truly is. That's Zaina. Her husband just died 4 nights ago, maybe a week. Yep. Yeah, they were a little split up. And a sad situation. Here's the emissions center that the state of Colorado owns. This is a disaster. Iraqi needs to clean his shit up. That's Chandra. She's working right now, trying to promote a little small business she's got going on. And this, isn't this lovely? This is Denver letting this go on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Who's responsible for it? I don't know. But I am going to organize a trash cleanup day. This is Jeanette. Jeanette's a little different and can be violent at times and sweet the next. And that's Terry. And Terry's chronic homeless. There's another one over there. That's for Jonathan. And I forgot his name. Are over there with the business that calls 311 every day because cops tell them to. That was the last video I made. That dumbass cop that just totally blew it. So they tend to bunch up so they're safe with each other. I don't know who that is. I know who that is. There's Keith. Keith's a good guy. What you doing?
Hey, Regan.
What's going on?
What's up?
Just making a little video.
I don't have my makeup on.
No? I'll give you time if you want to go put it on. We haven't met, but I saw you the other night. I was sitting out here. My name is Regan.
My name's Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you.
She's our best supporter. I love her. You know?
Yeah, I've seen
She's
some
a
of your
good lady.
videos.
She's a good lady.
Yeah.
Showed me some of your videos.
Oh, yeah? I'm on the right side of justice. I just wish some people would clean their shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We cleaned,
Yeah.
There was a whole pile of shit right here.
I know. Do you need bags? Do you need the orange bags?
Sure.
Yeah. Every day something ends up over here.
I know.
I put tons of trash in the bucket over here.
I saw that,
You know?
Keith. I saw that.
And these Pat and
Yeah.
the rest
From
of them
Vegas?
guys.
No.
Oh my God.
No. I saw Judy. I saw Judy in
did
Vegas.
you?
I did.
Really?
Judy?
How's she doing?
She used to be out here.
Oh, okay.
How's she doing?
Judy's doing good. You know, Judy.
Really?
Do you need some
Wow.
gloves? It's going to get really cold.
Well, I have none.
You have none? All right.
Wow.
Been cold.
Yeah, it's going to get wicked cold
Snow,
tonight and
right?
tomorrow. Large? You think large
She
are
did-
okay?
Yeah, I'm a large guy.
Or extra large?
She doing good? I can use
I'll take-
some.
I'll
I
take
can
the
use
extra
some.
You want gloves,
I can
Keith?
use some Regan.
Yeah, these aren't the best because the liners come out of them. But
Oh.
you want an
yeah.
extra large? Yeah, you need an
Oh,
extra
cool,
large.
yeah,
What
all
about
right, all right.
socks?
So
Really good socks.
she's doing okay.
Yeah,
Judy?
she was off by herself.
Was she?
Yeah, I was a little worried about that, but you
Well,
know how she is.
Yeah, she took off with. I guess she took off with some guy. I don't know. She was
From
talking
Vegas?
about some guy that was giving her some money or some crap, you know?
Judy was getting money, huh?
Yeah.
Do you need boots?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I got these.
Are they 10s?
They are 10 and a half.
Mike, he's a good guy.
Good. Yeah, I figured you were with Keith out here, so that meant good things for being with good
guy.
company. Here's the other one. You probably need 2 of them.
Yeah. That always helps.
Take some socks. What about a sleeping bag?
You need one, Mike?
You need a sleeping bag, Mike?
Got a dirty old one.
You need some socks, man.
There you go.
Oh, God, thank you.
You're very welcome. We've got a few more, so as long as you need it, I want to make sure people are warm. Because you're staying in that, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
There's some water.
Thank God I had some stuff to put on the floor.
Right.
That's when it really gets cold. That heat just sucks right up into the...
Oh,
It's like its own
Do you
weather
need water,
system.
Keith?
yes.
I bought 10 gallons the other day and gave most of it away.
Of water?
Yeah, because people are thirsty.
Yeah, I know.
They get it.
I've been bringing gallon jugs out. I got a group of volunteers